I just got home from my studio. So today is Saturday, and we literally got home yesterday, which is Friday. And guess what's here? This is the book from the New Age gallery that we got from Klimt. I'm really surprised Scott didn't open it. I mean, maybe he just wanted to wait for me to open it. Oh my God, this is so exciting, Theo. Isn't that fun? We got an amazing Klimt book. Oh, isn't that fun how kitties just love new things? And they love to sit on things. It's good. I'm so happy to see you guys. I haven't seen you for hours. I haven't seen you for hours, baby. You gonna purr for the camera? Oh, I don't know if we can hear it. No. Hi, cutie pie. Hi, Annie. Hi, girl. She doesn't want to look at me. Theo wants to look at me. Baby, yes you are. I made myself some tea and I opened the box and oh my God, this is such a beautiful book. Oh, Annie, she's not gonna let me look at it. But the cool thing is that wherever there's jewelry, it feels like ridged. So it's you know, it like, I can feel the jewelry, like it's almost Annie. This book is very, very heavy. I was actually making fun of Stephanie Birdsall because she was saying, book is so heavy, I don't know if I have the strength to carry it around. And I was like, oh, but no, I mean, it is actually very heavy. It actually hurt my finger already. But I mean, this paper right here is like a different textured paper. It's very, very, very beautiful book. I mean, when you're thinking of a coffee table book, this is, it's hard because we have our lights, but the complete paintings. Oh my God. Look at just how gorgeous these close-ups are. Ah. It's actually kind of, if you think about it, it'd be probably pretty hard to read. You'd have to have it on a stand. Yeah, because you couldn't really put it on your lap. I never really even thought about the fact of how influenced Klimt was and how inspired he was by Egypt, but definitely you can see so many symbols. Obviously this one seems very much influenced by the old religious, you know, icons. But how flat his work was. I mean, that was something that I think seeing his work in the museum too and thinking about, you know, I'm going, I'm looking at the stuff again that, yeah, right. He was so into this Egypt symbols that's why when you look at his work, especially, you know, his later work, how he got away with having such flat, everything was flat and there were no shadows. So I don't know, something to really think about. You know, sometimes we just look at things and we don't think twice about why, you know, it looks the way it does. And because even look at this character right here. I mean, that's very, very Egyptian. Wow. So this is at the Vienna, I have no idea how to pronounce it, but Vienna Kunsthistorisches, I'm not even gonna try, museum. So an art museum or some kind of museum in Vienna. But it's nice to have those close-ups because obviously most of these things you see, you would never be able to see. It'd be so far away. I mean, because right, look at how he did this border. I mean, it does have such a... Stephanie and I were talking about, like, how does someone even come up with these ideas? And of course there is one seed, right? One thing leads to another, and we're thinking about the fact that, well, not only just the gold, but just the flatness of shapes and how, you know, the patterns and designs were just, he didn't try to even think about doing 3-dimension. So maybe that was very much inspired by Egypt. Oh my God, these close-ups are just lovely. I mean, in a way, this does look very Egyptian too, right? The profile, the flatness of the background, the figures on the side. My heart's racing a little bit. It's so beautiful. I don't know, we looked through the book and I don't know if that one that was in the museum, I mean, it is in this book, but I think it's tiny, which is so upsetting. Yeah, I mean, look at the serpent. Look at how Egyptious that is. I never even noticed that there was a face back here. A lot of times in books, things are very small, or, you know, they don't have really good reproductions. So you tend to overlook stuff. Now, I think this is a building in Vienna. Yeah, the Secession building, and Scott and I saw that in 2001. And the interesting thing about it is that the room that has a lot of his famous like murals, it's pretty bare. I don't think there's any furniture. It was a little bit surprising, and I'm not quite sure if like the building was not finished or something. Like these pictures, you know, they're actually kind of small. They were like towards the ceiling. I'll have to remind myself like what the story of that building is. But yeah, I remember thinking, oh, you know, it's different than what I thought it would be. See how flat these designs are? I mean, it's very, very flat. Like the whole hair shape is just flat. It would take me probably 3 hours to go through this whole book. I know, I'm curious. Like, I guess I never actually read the stories behind his paintings because some of them are rather creepy. Like, what is going on? Like, how did he get away with doing these faces with like just local light without shadows? It almost does look like a pastel. Wow. Also, the cool thing about this is look at these huge, you know, pullouts. And some of them, you know, actually pull out 4 ways. And I was telling Stephanie, I'm like, these would be neat to take out and actually frame. So if you think about how much is a poster, right? How much is a beautiful print or poster? And then this book was only $200. Oh my gosh, I kind of feel like I need people to buy this book to see how beautiful it is. I just love too, like how just the designs. And then there's stuff like this. It's still imaginative. It still has dreamlike qualities and multiple figures and lots of emotion, but you know, this is definitely more like a 3-dimension, thinking about light source, soft edges. I love it that, you know, wherever you are, your kitties come too. I don't know. Okay, I am just so happy we bought this. Yep, and if I find anything exciting, I will share with you after I read this. Oh, look, it looks like there's a whale down there. It's the thing, it's like, unless you're really taking your time, you don't see all the hidden stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have my tea and I'm gonna take a breath.
So go straight, park up over there?
No, go right.
Go right, okay.
It's Scott's birthday today, and we're going to see Reynolda House Museum because they're having a new exhibit that we haven't seen yet, and it's really beautiful. And it's amazing, the daffodils seem to have come and gone already, but we did have a couple hard freezes, so that's when the flowers aren't happy.
Yep, no, March is always there.
We were saying how March is a weird month because some days it's horrible, some days it's beautiful. And it's absolutely beautiful today. Oh my gosh, look at that gorgeous tree. I love hearing the birdies. Oh, I don't know, it's amazing where you hear them but you can't see them.
It's all the way up at the top.
Oh yeah, too little for me to see. These pretty flowers. Hi tulips. Thank you for blooming.
The show at Westmoreland.
We're seeing a show by
I guess
Stephen
I'd always
Towns.
learned about falling water in the house, but never the workers
This is a
there.
documentary on his
Because
life.
I am working on a show about labor, I wanted to include one of the important people here. She lives a
So
long
this is the
time.
new extension.
She's just passed, but I'm going through.
It's a nice use of gold leaf in the background. So he seems to do he always has some kind of metal leaf in his paintings. But look at this, he does quilts too. That is really beautiful. Dressing up. So yeah, it's all about music and spirituals, and I like that. The fabric in the center is like, has like bling on it.
That's really
That's
cool.
really cool. I love fabric art.
Yeah.
This is fun. Beautiful show. Oh, there's more fabric over here. Really, really neat. This was the one that he did when he came to Winston-Salem. I guess all of his paintings are kind of historical or done of historical people, maybe from historical photos. They all tell a story of how, you know, African Americans and coming up and living in the South, probably. This is really fun. I like this a lot. I like how the faces are just really, really simple, and they each have like a button. It's like an actual button on their clothes. Oh yeah, no, I really like the fabrics. You can see that some of the fabric really has bling in it. In fact, there's actual glass beads and buttons put on the figure's clothes. Oh, I like these. And the different textiles. I think he must add, maybe, I don't know, maybe that fabric's made that way, but, oh, and like that netting, it's like the fish. Oh, I like this a lot. I love the use of that pink and purple in the background. Oh, and like the shooting stars. Oh, and the trees. Oh, this is so cool. Scott, I know, aren't his fabric work? I think the fabric work really, really stands out. And you know what I love? I love the fact that this artist, you know, obviously has a point of view, and these paintings are quite nice. You know, not technically, you know, done well and very graphic and all that, but the fabric is exceptional.
These remind me of Japanese woodcuts.
Well, there are so many cool things about it, like, yeah, the different patterns, but also, you know what, this is exciting? It's exciting that an artist is making a living, being able to be who he wants to be. A man making quilts, telling stories, and I think too many of us artists are very scared to, like, go out on a limb and maybe do things that, like, works on paper or, you know, fabric. I think it really tells you that, like, if you do something that's really important to you, it will resonate, because it's resonating with us, and I could see why somebody would want to buy these. I mean, all these say a private collection and stuff, so I'm surprised that they're not, like, really hung or framed behind some kind of glass, but even so, I guess, you know, people would have tapestries hanging in their walls. I do like how some of it is 3D, like the buttons on the shirt, the little stars in the sky, really using real crystals, just the patchwork in the trees, the shapes of the hair. Oh my gosh, no. I mean, I didn't really realize how gorgeous these fabric pieces are gonna be. I mean, it's pretty cool. And I love the layering of fabrics. So he has, like, tinsely fabric laid on top of other fabric. and the stitching on top, which is like maybe gold stitching. This is really, I mean, it's very inspiring to just to let you know that do your own thing and you don't have to follow the pact. Yeah, he's using lots of gold leaf. So Scott says he probably was using all historical photographs. Yeah, he definitely has some kind of ground. So these are coal miners, and so in the backgrounds, he's definitely using some kind of really textured surface. Yeah, these are nice. I like that top stitching. It's really, you know, I kind of separates certain shapes. It's kind of iconography too, you know, having the gold leaf and those circles behind the heads. So he's using lots of metallic paint. Every canvas is one of those stretched gallery canvases, so he doesn't have to worry about framing. So these are hospital nurses. Yeah, no, very nice show. I'm so happy we came because I didn't know what it was going to be like. I knew it was going to be kind of folk art in a way, and I know it was going to be very story oriented, but the fabric pieces are, you know, it's really showing you what, you know, you do what your heart tells you to do and don't worry so much. I mean, that's easier said than done, right? But don't try and just follow the pact. Yep, I love these. Love, love, love. I wonder, oh, there's like a puzzle. It's so fun to make puzzles out of your artwork. Remember, Scott had a puzzle made out of his artwork. Oh, this is the artist. I think he might live in Pennsylvania. Yeah, truly nice. So Scott, do you have a favorite piece?
I just love these quilts.
The fabric ones, yeah.
I love the one with the convicts and the moon. And this one here.
Each one of them is, I mean, there's not one that is not good. I mean, the fabric pieces, I think, really stand out. And isn't it fascinating that they're just using them kind of like tapestries? They're not behind glass.
Yeah.
I know.
So
It shows you, like, just do what you want to do. And look at the figures kind of hidden. They're almost like trees behind that figure.
These designs are just
How he embellishes them, and how he makes the trees so three-dimensional. Yeah. Yeah. Very cool. Scott and I were gonna walk in the garden, see what was blooming, and this is a cherry blossom. You know, the problem is that they don't have like actual walkways, right? So when it rains or people are walking, you see how it gets kind of muddy. But I mean, they should just make things. So I'm not quite sure if we're even going to be able to get in here. We're just going to be like peasants, kind of going around the border, scratching to get in. But I see them working on the beds in there. But at least the cherry blossoms, and they have lots of tulips. They make us walk over the mulch now. And these are called red buds. Down here, these sort of pink trees. Oh, I guess we can walk over into the rose garden even though there won't be any roses. It's still pleasant to walk in there. We're kind of in between planting seasons. See, like they have some stuff going, but the roses are completely dormant. It's so lovely out here though. I guess we have time before we go out to eat. We'll just sit for a little bit. Scott, we can sit and ponder life and talk about the art. Oh, you're gonna just keep walking?
Walk around and ponder life.
Oh, you are? Okay. I guess I'll sit here and watch you ponder. We're here having a birthday dinner for Scott. Here's Sharon and Donna and Dickie, Sharon's husband. And Donna brought a big old package for Scott. Oh my God, this is so sweet. And we're talking about our New York trip.
For you and for Scott. Early birthday for you. I wondered how in the world I would get that. And it was cowboy boots for free.
Did you go to the mall? Did you shop somewhere? Oh my God.
It's a great box.
We love boxes. What is going on here?
Holy moly!
Oh, wow. Donna.
Wow, that is nice, huh?
Oh my gosh.
I don't want to get any pasta on it. Oh my God, that's so beautiful.
Oh, I like that blue one.
Oh, you have another one?
There's like a whole bunch of them.
Donna closed out a sale. Maybe did they go out of business? I like that blue.
It has short sleeves.
Oh, short sleeves. Yes, Scott. Long sleeves is very dressy for Scott.
Dressy Scott. Oh, I like that one too. Is that purple?
Wait. Oh, it's sort of like a flannel.
Yeah, it's like a mixed material. Wow.
You go this way to one level
Uh-huh.
and that way to the other.
And you have and this is the Japanese garden out here?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Well, I am going to film it. What? Wait. Oh, okay. Ooh, look at this, high class. Let's not touch doors. That's too... This is lovely. Oh, and it's the most perfect day. It's like the first day of 80-degree weather. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful place. And look at how green the water is. Visiting our friend Linda. Hello, Linda. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, the water is so incredibly turquoise. It is pure turquoise. My friend Sharon and I are visiting Linda, who lives in this very upscale place called Bermuda Run outside Winston-Salem. And it's her birthday, and I just thought I would film this gorgeous garden that this community gets to live in. Yeah. Oh, and there's people donate, or it's like sure, in remembrance. Oh, I've been kind of joking and saying I want to live here. There's everything you could possibly want, and they take care of people so well here. What a beautiful, peaceful place to live. Linda is a great artist and designer. She has a beautiful home. She has impeccable style. I just love the color of this water. It really is like, I mean, it's been warm here on and off, but today is like literally 81 degrees. I love all the Buddhas. So somebody must have designed this. What a pleasant place to be in. There's so many different parks, and there's golf courses. Ooh, look at, they even have music. There's ambient music. music going. Sharon, are you jealous?
I'm jealous.
Don't you want to have a garden with like ambient music going, with like geese, baby geese, wind chimes? Oh, I don't even know what this plant is, but it's this ground cover. I'm just grateful to have friends and to be out here and getting a tour of this lovely place, so I thought I would just share. And I'll leave you with this amazing Buddha. I hope you have a peaceful day. Yay! Thank you so much for watching my YouTube videos. I love it when people write me about them, and I have fun doing them, so I'm so glad that people are enjoying them. Please subscribe and follow me and Scott on our Instagram pages, our website, and also on our patreon.com/Susan Lyon.